There we are.
It's live. Here we are. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to a very Raptors Christmas and a very exciting Dishes and Dimes live show presented by Basketball News. I'm Katie, and I'm joined by Sandie and Kelsey.
Hello.
Hey guys, we're back. Hey.
We're back. We're all at different varying degrees of festive, like holidays, Raptors season start. Yeah.
Raptors. Yeah.
Did you replace the lighting in your room with purple light bulbs, Sandie?
Yeah, I'm really getting into the spirit of the opening. Let's go Raptors!
It almost feels like we're at Scotiabank Arena. I'm eating my M&Ms as if I were there.
Mm-hmm. You need that like pumpkin smell. That's pumpkin stale smell of like nachos,
that gross popcorn,
old fireworks smoke. Yeah. Someone secretly vaping. I mean, so did you both watch the games last night? Did you watch the whole everything? Yeah,
I did.
No, I did. Yeah.
I didn't because I fell asleep during the Clippers-Lakers game. But I feel like that was better for me. It was very surreal to see Mark and Serge in those uniforms. Those colors are not doing them any favors.
No. And I don't know if I'm just being petty, but really, like, yellow and blue are not your colors, like, at all. It just looks really weird.
Mm-hmm. It's like a lot of yellow. On Mark, it's like a lot of yellow for such a large body. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of fabric.
Right.
And Serge, I felt like he just looked kind of like washed out. He didn't look so like, I don't know. Yeah.
Or goddess or god-y. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yeah, no, it was weird, definitely.
It was weird.
I was just like, oh my god. And it's weird because I kept looking for Lowry, and then I remembered that Lowry's not on either of those teams.
Or like when I think it was Serge fouled Mark, or no, Mark fouled Serge. Yeah. And I was like, but they're on the same team. And then I was like, oh no, they're not. They're playing against each other, and neither of them are in Toronto.
It was a bummer. It was, I don't know. I'm not ready. Like, I'm not ready for it yet. It made me realize how like short the offseason felt. Like maybe normally, like if there was a trade like that, you would kind of you'd have a few more months to get your head around it.
Yeah.
But not this one.
We only got like literally a week.
I know.
To get accustomed to the fact that those two are not on our team anymore, and our championship team is no longer together. It's like the weirdest thing.
It's like when someone says they're not ready for a relationship, and then they're like dating someone literally a week later.
Right? Bro. Yeah, no, facts.
And like, didn't Serge released his collection of winter jackets
in LA
too?
Yeah, he released it. He released it a couple of days ago, and I was just very confused. That's how you know he really wanted to stay, because like logically it does not make sense to go to LA and have a brand of winter coats.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna buy it. Not that Clippers fans are buying any kind of fan memorabilia anymore.
What do you mean? They don't like merch?
Like merch. Like there's only like 3 Clippers fans in total.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not a.
What's on your head?
Yeah, what is on your head?
Yes. Okay. So this is from Flick World. It's a brand created by 2 Black women, Toronto made, and they just released a Raptors themed do-rag. So check them out. Amazing premium do-rags. I love the brand because, again, this is very male dominated. Do-rags are very male dominated area, and so to have 2 Black women kind of take the front on that and try to rep for us is great. I love that they pretty much do everything on their own, and the do-rags are amazing. So I thought I would come and rep the purple, red, and white. And
And we can buy those ones?
sorry?
And you can buy those ones?
And you can buy these. You can buy these. They went live today. So go check them out. They're on Twitter. They're on Instagram, Slick World, SLCK or SLK. Go check them out and see what you like. Buy, support. We got to support each other right now. And yeah, no, they're actually really, really, really beautiful. And so yeah, go check them out, please.
I will.
I thought you had like the exclusive one, you know, like when you
I know, right? It should have, but now y'all can cop this too. Y'all can look as
You can be just like Sandie. How lucky for you.
No one can be just like Sandie, but
No, that's true. That's true. Yeah, you can accessorize like Sandie. Yeah.
It's limited edition, so catch them while you can.
Mm-hmm.
Really cute.
Makes a great last minute gift.
It does. It does make a great last minute gift. So if you're sitting around wondering what the hell you're going to get your boyfriend, your boyfriend will like, and they're a Raptors fan, which I know a lot of you guys are. I'm sure they'll love it.
There you go. Our first official brand collaboration.
No.
Dishes and Diets. Do we want to talk about the Clippers? Like, I was pretty surprised, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Surprised. I was very unhappy with how surprised I was.
I was upset that they won.
I just kept expecting them to blow it, right? Like, I didn't think that they were going to hang on to that lead.
Yeah, no. The annoying part, this is the pettiness in me, but the annoying part was that Paul George played really well.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, oh, gosh.
He did play really well, except when he passed to a phantom in the corner. I did see that. I'm glad I was awake for that part. But the rest of it, I don't know. I woke up this morning and I was like, better score. I'm sure the Lakers got up. I don't even know. It's also like, in what universe are you rooting for the Lakers? But I was. I don't know. This like Clippers team has managed to make itself so kind of unlikable.
Yeah, for sure. They definitely have. And I don't know. A part of me is just kind of like, okay, fine, do really well in the regular season. We'll see you in the playoffs. That's kind of what I haven't gotten over the fact that Kawhi said that our team wasn't good enough to get another championship, and now he's like poaching all the players on our team. Like, it's just really frustrating to me. So I'm gonna remain petty for the rest of the season. Go Lakers, go.
I guess the only silver lining is, yeah, I wouldn't go that far. But the only silver lining, and I saw a couple people talking about this, was that they don't, if they keep performing this way and look this capable, then they don't have to go so far as to poach Lowry, which we all know is what they were missing and what it seemed like they still needed to make this like very hijacked system work.
And I think they're thinking like, oh, we got Serge. It's working. But A, it's been one game. It's the first game of the season. That's not the best going to get all year.
No.
Especially when you have Serge playing the floor. You can't really guard at that position at all. So we're gonna see. I'm not betting on the Clippers this year for sure. But it does seem like Ty is a better coach than Doc. It's been one game, but it's
been one game. Yeah, I was gonna say. It's tough to say. It's tough to say if they can kind of maintain the energy. It's hard to even remember last season, but they kind of came out pretty like together last season. It's just like when they needed to like have any kind of sense of longevity into the rest of the season, and then in the restart that they sort of fell apart. But I like Ty. I hope they treat him well.
Yeah. I hope so too. If it goes badly,
Yeah, it's true. Oh, hello, dog cameo.
Oh,
This is George. He's usually more camera shy than this. He's like, yeah. We're talking about Paul George so much. Maybe he thought he heard his name. I don't know.
Only George we like.
Yeah, we like him. We like him. He's a good guy. What else? Did you guys watch the ring ceremony? Did you like that?
I didn't watch the ring ceremony.
Again, they ripped off the Raptors' whole shtick with the family intros, but I did not realize.
The Raptors ripped off the Suns, to be fair.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I didn't realize A, Jared Dudley had 3 kids, and B, that they are the cutest things I've ever seen on the planet. Oh my God.
I didn't know you had 3 kids.
They are like little cherubs.
Yeah. Oh.
And then whatever Morris twin is on the Lakers.
I don't know which one is which.
Has a daughter, and she's really cute, and which was like really conflicting for me.
That was weird. Yeah, it was weird to feel like, oh, I feel very like, warmth towards this family. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't watch.
It was nice. It was like nice for what they could do, like based on the fact that like nobody could be there, it felt like they made it a bit special. It was a ripoff, but like I'm so for like family intros that if like every team could rip that off, I would be fine with it.
Yeah, I went back and watched the Raptors one again right after, just because I was like, oh, I haven't watched this in a couple days. It's just too cute.
It's really
adorable. I hope we see more of those this season, just without fans and stuff in the arena.
Except Pelinka's family looked pretty strange. Did you see them, Kelsea?
They looked very, very. One of them's a serial killer.
Yeah, I think so. The young son.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's going to be.
Oh, geez.
And like their furniture is all still covered in plastic because no one's allowed to sit on it, and that.
But it was outside, right? It was covered in plastic.
But no, that's what I'm saying. Like it's inside because
okay. Because no one can sit on it and to protect from blood.
Yeah. Family member.
Yikes.
Whoops.
Sorry, guys. This got dark really quick.
Yeah, it did. It did. Does anyone have questions? Can we even see who's that? Nobody.
Let's see.
Send us questions. We're ready to get fiery on Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels so weird, man. It's so weird for basketball to be starting right now. Because usually now you're sort of like, you got a sense of like the first couple months. You're like, oh, the Christmas Day games, it's going to be a lot of fun. But now it feels like the Christmas Day games, a lot of teams are going to try to be playing to like prove something,
Yeah.
I'm excited to play the Pelicans with Zion and with Steven Adams.
Right.
Like,
yes,
this gigantic wall of muscle and largeness.
And OG's going to be guarding him.
Yes.
So that's going to be very, very.
Someone is going to break something. It might be the floor if they collide, but I'm very excited for it either way.
I'm just really nervous that Larry's going to take a charge.
Well, he's going to have to. He inevitably will. He can't be stopped,
Right.
He probably just like, as soon as he saw that Phoenix was getting Steven Adams, he's probably just got everyone around him. I was like, hey, run into me as hard as you can.
I mean, he probably had Baines run into him a couple times for practice. Yeah. That's probably all they've been working on. I mean, with Zion, like you can't really stop. Like it's not really stopping him. You just want to slow him down a little bit. Right. So Lowry's good at that.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Do you think OG is going to be up for guarding him? How do you think that's going to look?
I think OG will be able to put the clamps on him. I have no doubts about his abilities. I just don't want him to get, flattened like a pancake in the first game.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about too. Like, please, OG, just don't make us look bad. We've been hyping you up. A lot, OG. We've been hyping you up.
No. It's true because like this was the first game. The Raptors are supposed to play the Pelicans last season, right? In the home opener at their ring ceremony, which they won Lakers.
Right.
Can't relate.
Yeah, can't relate at all. But it's weird. It's like other than Zion. Whoops, I almost threw my computer across the room. I'm not there yet. But I was on a Pelicans podcast, which unfortunately I'm forgetting the name of, which is not good to give them a shout out. But when we were talking about the lineup, I feel like there's not a lot of like, there's players I like on that team. I like Josh Hart, you know, I like Zion. But other than that, I'm kind of like, what are these guys going to really bring to the table? I don't know. Like, do you believe this is Lonzo's year? Is it finally Lonzo's year?
Or Devin Booker.
Or Devin? Well, no. Oh, not on the Pels.
Oh, wait. Why? Oh, someone said Suns in the comments. That's why.
Oh.
I was
like, was this like another Kelsea late breaking trade bomb that we did?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kelsea bomb.
Kelsea bomb.
No, I don't have the hots on Devin Booker. So
okay.
I don't mean like I'm hot for Paul Watson. I just mean like the hot news. I'm not hot for Paul Watson.
I'm hot for his career, you know.
Yeah.
For wanting the very best for it.
It's almost his birthday too, by the way.
When's his birthday?
Same day as LeBron James.
Oh, damn.
He's so lucky. December 30th.
Powerful. So he's a Sagittarius?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that like Sagittarius Capricorn cusp?
I think so, because I know our friend of the pod, Xavier Moon, Capricorn, his birthday is like January 2nd.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's like some good astrological alignment, honestly. The drive of a Sagittarius, but the focus of a Capricorn. That's good.
I don't know a lot about that, but I'll take your word for it.
Okay. I do, and I'm very confident. I'm very confident to say that that's the case.
We should get his birth coordinates and date and stuff.
Yeah, his chart.
Whole chart. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to look at the chart. You got to know what the rising sign is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to know all that shit.
Yeah, I'll ask him. I know you've got a game in 13 minutes, but please just
ask your mom what time you were born. Yeah. So we can look at your chart. You think Paul's going to play?
Yeah. In my dream world, he plays like the full 42 minutes, but 46 minutes, but
yeah,
I can't fucking count. But 48, 42, 12, 12. He plays the whole game.
I hope he plays the whole game.
Close enough, bro.
And I feel like, I know no one's going to believe me, but I feel like we might have a breakthrough Stanley Johnson year.
Girl.
I want to believe you. Sandie.
I don't know if I'm in the minority here, but I think that there's not a lot riding on this season. I don't think that this is the season that we're like gunning for a ring. Mm-hmm. I think this is a season to kind of like look at our cool ass team and just enjoy it without the stress of trying to win another championship. I don't know if I'm in the minority there, but that's how I feel. So I'm hoping we get to see like a breakout Stanley, no pressure year, and we get to see some of the young guys.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like my expectations are way too high for this team. Like, I just can't bring myself to be like, yeah, okay, like, we're not going to do anything in the playoffs. We're just, having fun and developing. Like, I can't get back into that mindset because I'm just like, bro, 2 seasons ago, we had Kawhi and we won a championship. Like, I can't get back into the mindset that this is kind of like a chill and enjoy your team. Like, I feel like I'm still in the mindset of last year's team where we were good enough to go to the final if things fell into place, but we were developing. I still haven't gotten out of that like frame of mind where we're no longer that team. We've taken a step back maybe, and we're just watching our young guys go.
I think but my second favorite team is the Pelicans. So I'm used to watching like these guys develop and just loving the journey.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's just me having a lot of feelings, I guess.
I know. I agree with you, Kelsea. I feel like it's sort of a retooling year. You know what I mean? And like kind of a year where they may fly under the radar, which isn't such a bad thing. You know, I think a lot of people are going to be looking at the Raptors now, like at the season start, but you know, in a matter of weeks or like months, I feel like they're going to get forgotten about a little bit, which again, like kind of is a good thing for them competitively.
Yeah, for sure.
And also, they forget about Kyle Lowry, so keep your dirty little paws off of them.
Yeah, exactly. Keep your distance.
Social distance yourself away from my point guard. Thank you very much.
Do you think there's like a lot of pressure on Pascal tonight?
Yes.
And I don't like it, but yeah, there is.
There is.
Mhm.
There is. He can't. He has to have a stat line that looks like it did last year, this time, last season, this time. Like it can't. I'm nervous for him actually going into this game right now. I'm just like, bro, please. Like we're all gonna, whatever happens, we're gonna be here and we're gonna hype you up. But please, like
I know.
You know.
Yeah.
I hope so. I hope people are gentle with him. Be nice to him.
Yeah, he's trying. Leave Pascal alone. Leave P alone, okay, guys? Please. He's trying.
I think we're just so used to like, if a player's like good, they have to be like so good, like immaculate all the time, and like right away, right? There can be no room for like adjustment, no room for just like, oh, maybe I had a shitty few games, or like you know, in Pascal's case, like not a great performance in the postseason, but like there's got to be room for growth, especially when you consider just like what they all went through last season and the shakeups, and now like, you know, losing Mark and Serge, as much as like we like to put on a brave face and be like, it's fine, like we're gonna move forward, like there's got to be some dynamics, like not even just in team chemistry, but just in the dynamics of like where someone like Pascal fits and like what his role is gonna look like, and like needing to be a more physical kind of like bigger player this year with like the loss of size.
His role has changed every year that he's been on the team.
Yeah.
So he hasn't had a year where he's been able to, or sorry, back-to-back years where he's been able to fill the same role.
Mm-hmm. Right. No, that's a really good point. That's a really good point. He's always been kind of asked, like there's just like, and I think that's good. I think it's good to have like high expectations of someone like him. Absolutely. And I think he like holds himself, like we've seen him hold himself to those kinds of expectations when he wants to improve. But it's a good point that a lot of players like in his position, even in his draft year, have been able to focus on like being just like one thing for their team.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And Pascal hasn't, which I think is good because that's what makes the Raptors such a versatile team.
Right.
And so resilient.
Right. I mean, honestly, if Pascal's shot from the 3-point line continues to be what it was in the preseason, then he's in good shape, and I'm not really worried about him. So I'm just very interested to see how this season goes for him, because it is a really important season in terms of legacy for Pascal, just to kind of come back and reassert himself as one of the best players in the league. So it's going to be very interesting, right? Like our ceiling goes as high as Pascal. So I'm just very interested to see where it goes from here.
Kelsea, is there like a definitive thing that would make that's like you'd be looking at to like show like, okay, Pascal's having a solid performance, or is it just going to be more like look and feel?
It's going to be look and feel. I mean, it's hard to find your rhythm when the song is constantly changing. So that's
a good analogy.
Write that down.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I think he just needs to feel it out, and he'll get there. I'm not worried. And also, breaking news: James Harden has been fined $50,000.
They fined him. Okay, but is he playing?
I don't think he's.
No, he's in protocol.
Okay,
he's not playing. But I mean, $50,000 is absolutely nothing for James Harden. Like that's literally $5 for James Harden. So it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, and they trade to like real world. That's $5.
I don't know, man. I feel like all the rest of the teams are kind of waiting to see what their teams will look like before the trade deadline, and if they really need to go for someone, James Harden's on the top of that list. I do want to say that his antics are really helping us out. If Masai said, you know what, like, let me mix things up, we won't have
and whoever's whistleblowing on him, I want to know who the double agent is.
I know, right? Like,
someone's trying to drive his stock down.
for sure.
It's like Tillman Fertitta's accountant or something.
Maybe.
Actually,
The banks, the loan officer.
Yeah, exactly. One who's got some skin. I don't know, like, yeah, I guess it does, like, it makes him less valuable maybe for teams, because it just seems like, I can't tell if he's like trying to self-sabotage. I still really don't know what James Harden wants. I don't like have a clear sense. Like, do you want to stay in Houston? They got you John Wall. Like, what's that going to look like? Do you want to leave? Because you're also kind of half-assing leaving because you're sort of blowing it up for yourself. A lot of other teams aren't going to want to take him on, you know, if he's sort of being this like reckless.
Like, does he want to win, or does he
yeah.
want a no pressure situation? Like, because if you want to be traded to the Knicks, you're doing a very, very good job, sir. But if you want to go to a contender, then that's not really the way to go about it, I guess.
But I think he's just kind of betting on the fact that he's really talented, and regardless of how he acts, his talent, I mean, that speaks for itself, right? So I think that's kind of what's happening here. Is maybe he doesn't really have the foresight to be like, okay, maybe acting like this isn't going to help me. But to be honest, there's a lot of guys in the NBA that act badly, but are good
about it,
right? So I don't think it's really going to hurt him in the long run. His asking price is probably going to stay the same, and you're going to have to give a shitload of pieces to get a Harden, and that's just the bottom line. And when it comes down to it, in a couple of months, when teams that should be contenders aren't, they're definitely going to grab Harden, irregardless of what the hell he's doing. He can sniff cocaine from in between a stripper's titties, and he's still going to be able to get on a contender if he wants to. So
that's true.
And I mean, yes, going out in the middle of a pandemic, bad. Supporting small businesses, good. So, like, James Harden is keeping some people from being evicted.
Right.
You just, get your shit together, do it a different way. But I'm not going to fault him for what he was doing. I'm just for the way he went about it.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
better. Sorry. Go
yeah.
George agrees.
Thanks, George.
He does agree. I was just gonna say that I think like he's just like, aside from all of that, he's just like setting a pretty weird precedent for a season where like the pandemic's gonna be top of mind for so many people in the league. You know what I mean? So I do wonder. Like, I'm not surprised to hear they find him. I guess I just do wonder like what the fallout of this would look like to like a lesser star. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they'd probably be suspended indefinitely, but James Harden, there's no suspension, just a fine, and he'll be on his way.
He'll be fine.
I guess we'll see what this weird season looks like. Underway. It's already underway.
In about 1 minute, actually. So we're going to get off of here and let everybody go watch the game.
Yeah, we didn't really give any like tips of like what to watch from the Raptors. I don't know. I guess just
the vibes.
Look out for Freddie. Look out for Pascal. Let's hope Lowry stays healthy and
be nice to everyone.
Yeah,
please.
Don't put too much pressure on Malachi. Be nice to Pascal. Remember that they're human and enjoy the game.
Yeah.
Find us on basketballnews.com.
Oh, and by the way, if you're on Clubhouse, Iman and I are going to have a chat up there during the game. So catch us up.
Before we get off, what is Clubhouse? Please explain.
It's like a Zoom call, but without video, and it's like different topics. So you could talk to all kinds of people all around the world. and it's
chat
Raptors.
roulette?
Yeah, it's like a chat, but like you could talk.
Remember chat roulette when people would just show you their wieners?
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, there's voices. Just voices, no video.
Oh,
no
okay.
wieners. Yeah, there's all kinds of
Voices,
topics.
no wieners.
How can they find you? If they have it, they can just find you.
Yeah, no, like find me at my Twitter at Sandie Side Up. Sandra P is my name, guys. Find us. We'll be talking Raptors on there. If you're interested in the do-rag, Slick World on Twitter, I'm gonna link it in my my Twitter. So if you're interested, follow them, find them on Instagram, and enjoy the game, guys. Raptors are back. Basketball is back. What the hell?
Enjoy the game. Happy holidays.
Yes, happy holidays.
Love y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.